we're given an array of integers, stones, where stone's I is the weight of the ith stone. We are playing a game with the stones. On each turn, we choose the heaviest two stones. Does this represent one turn? On each turn, we choose the heaviest two stones and smash them together. Suppose the heaviest two stones have weights x and y, with x being less than or equal to y. The result of the smash is if x is equal to y, both stones are destroyed, and if x does not equal to y, the stone of weight x is destroyed, and the stone of weight y has the new weight y minus x. At the end of the game, there is at most one stone left. Return the weight of the last remaining stone. If there are no stones left, return 0. Okay, so we gotta keep playing until there's only one stone left. Output 1, output 1. And we have like a while loop or like a for loop that acts as each kind of turn, is what I'm also getting. And then to get the heaviest two stones, that would be like a max heap. And I guess you can take the top element and then either the left or the right, whichever one is greater. So I think so. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. And then some of the like edge case considerations, clarifications. Can this list be empty? Can there be duplicates in here? What's the maximum size that this list can be? We know it's integers. We gotta return an integer. And if both stones are destroyed, that means like there's a popping kind of element to it. And x is destroyed, that means we pop that, and then the weight y. So we gotta change the value as well. How do we change the value, I wonder? I guess we can like index into it and then just change it like that. Maybe, I don't know. Or I guess maybe we'd have to like pop this, save this value, or kind of save the values of both y and x, pop both of them, and then add a new weight. Because if we use like the heap q, I guess this is a library. If we use this, and if we use like heapify or like heap pop or heap push, it will ensure that we maintain the invariant, like the properties to the properties that make a max heap, or make a min heap. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else more to this question. If we do go about this like that, we have a max heap. Well, we have to go through all the elements in this list to create a heap, right? So, and then the actual pushing and popping, yeah. There might be, it might be smaller than OFN, but like it doesn't even matter because I think the linear time complexity is what like at worst case that pop and push would take linear time complexity. So even if there is simplification, like this kind of process of making this list a heap is linear time complexity. Space time complexity, I think that would also be linear if we count the heap as space complexity. And then yeah, so let me try cutting this up. I don't think it is an easy question, so I don't think there should be too much to worry about. Heap q heapify. We want the stones. I think we want max heapify. Maybe it's heapify max. I don't know. Let's see. Heap q. Heap q. Heap heapify max. Okay. What was the difference? Heapify max. And we have stones can use stones freely, I think. So while length of stones is greater than or equal to 1, we want like an x and a y. So y would be stone 0, x would be stones 1 or 2. If stone 1 is greater than stone 2, I'm assuming those are the two children of stone 0, but maybe I'm wrong. Stones, and hold on, I'm mixing up my ternary operators. So if this condition, else we use stone 2. Okay, cool. And we want an else here. Okay, and y and x, and we gotta pop both of them anyways, so we pop them both. When we pop, does it save the value anywhere? And return the smallest item. Okay, so if we just heap q dot heap pop stones, so y and then x, and we don't even have to worry about this kind of stuff. And then if x does not equal to y, then you want to set y to be equal to y minus x. Okay? And then do like a heap q that heap push stones y. Return the weight of the last stone. Return stone 0. So I guess good practice. We should probably run through a dry example, or what do you call them? A dry run. So we take this example here. I didn't really answer my clarifying questions before. So length of 1, so okay, it's not gonna be empty, and this is the stone values. Okay. Yeah, nothing out of the extraordinary. So we have 2, 7, 4, 1, 8. 1, turn it into a max heap. 8 and 7 should be our 2. Okay, so we combine 7 and 8 to get 1, so the array number. Wait, what? We combine 7 and 8 to get 1, so the array converts to 2, 4, 1, 1. Oh, 8 minus 7, 1. Okay, I see. So now it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And then after that, we have 4 and 2. 2, okay. We combine 2 and 1 to get 1. So so as long as the length of stones is greater than 1, continue. We have y, we have x, we have 8 and 7. If x does not equal to y, then we do y is equal to y minus x and push, and that makes sense. Check again, yep, it's still 5, so now it's going to be 4 and 2. 4 and 2, and then 4 minus 2 is 2. We push in 2, and we would get 2, 1, 1, 1. And then we have 2 and 1, right? And that would be 1, 1, 1. Okay, then we combine 1, 1, 1 to get 0, so the array converts to what? Wait, so if it says 0, then we don't add it? Oh, whoa. If there are no stones left, return 0. Okay. If the length of stones is equal to 0, return 0. There is at most 1 stone left. Um. Oh, if X and Y are both stones. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Because you can add 2 and then both of them get destroyed. Um, I don't get this to get 0. So, you do 1 and 1. Oh, because both X and Y get deleted because they're equal to each other. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so that's a good extra case to consider. I think if we run this should be good, but maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see. Rip. Heap Q. It has no attribute heapify max. Did I mess that up? Heapify max. Transform added in 3.14. Did you mean heapify max? Did I? Does that work? Or do I need to import something? Index out of range. Okay. Maybe it's here where I gotta return it. So if it's 1, yeah, and if length of stones is 0, then we should return 0 here. And then we don't need this, I think. Rip. I'll put 0. Is this the right while loop that I need to be iterating on? We're given an array of integers. We're playing a game with the stones. On each turn, we choose the 2 heaviest stones and smash them together. Okay. At the end of the game, there is most 1 stone left. I think this is the right condition. Should be like this. And then like that. Okay, progress. Why is it negative 71 in the world? Okay, so y and x. Yeah, that should be fine. It shouldn't be going to the negatives like how I see it here. Why is it going to the negatives? What in the world? Should I print out y at each stage and just see? Debugging time. Well, technically, I shouldn't I shouldn't be doing that, shouldn't I? Y is 7 the first value? What? Hold on. Print X. That should be Y, right? Yeah, what? What in the world? Is the heap property not maintained? Well, what's going on? Yeah, stones. Is this giving me the right thing? Stones? 874121. Yeah, it seems correct. And then print x, print y, and we'll just delete these two lines here. Print y. Am I doing the assignment incorrectly? 8. Oh, sorry. X. No, that's incorrect. Heat pop. There's like a whole different pop and max thing. What? What in the world? I did not know that. Heat pop max, heat pop max, heat push max. Heat push max. Okay. Ouch. Heat push max. Anything else I'm missing? Let's see. Does that do the trick? Why is there like a random underscore before it? That doesn't see, like, it doesn't show there. Heat push, what? Heat push max. What do you mean? Nah, man, I mean heat push max. Okay, fine. Let me do it like this. Nah, bro. Bro, it says right here, it's a thing. Heat push max. Heat push one, push pop. What's this? For max use, the following functions are provided. Yo, what is this? Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. Why is there no attribute called heat push max? Maybe just heat push? I don't know. No, rip. How do I heat push max? Shit, maybe I'm not copying any piece. Like, maybe I'll just copy and paste it, see if that works. Bro. Okay, how do I import this? Added in 3.14. What version of Python am I using? Heat push max. Heat push max. Okay. Bro, heap push max not working. Why is there no heat push max? 4 years ago? Heat Q max? Is that what I need to do? Oh my god. Heat pop max, heat push max. Alrighty. Heap. Where's the heapify? Like, heap Q max, empty heap. Heapify max, okay. And then if I just get rid of this stuff and try this now, will this work? No, heap Q max. Okay. I am not using it, but I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I thought so. Heap Q max heap. Maximum Python. No, bro. I don't want to be implementing that myself. We multiply by -1. I guess that can work. Sure. Well, why not? But the element's are already in there. Hmm. Hmm. My brain can't do this, bro. I think it's been more than 20 minutes. Yeah, it has been. I'm watching the video, bro. What is this? Heap, last stone weight. New code. I need your help.
If you're a student, here's how you...
Let's pause this. Let's not watch this. Otherwise, I don't know if I get copyrighted for stuff like this. I don't know. Coding explanation. Heapify. Why? But they're just using heap. Are they using a min heap? Max heap, yeah. What in the world? Interviewing.io was a thing back then? Where'd you go? Yeah, interviewing. Oh, whoa, that's a lot. I thought that was a more of a newer thing. Interesting. Okay, sorry, distracted. Yeah, okay, they do change this negative. Maybe that is what I need to do. That's so annoying. If second is greater than first, yeah. Oh. It's gonna hurt my head. So I'm not. I don't know the shorthand syntax, but I'm just gonna do this, and then just do stones I multiplied by -1. Does that work? I don't know. Who cares? Stone, and then while this length x, y, and x. Okay. And then if x is not greater than or equal to y, then we want to do y minus x, -8 minus -7, that's going to be -1, which I think does the trick. Let's see. The length of stones, my bad. I guess I'd also want to get rid of all this stuff. Heap push and heap all that. Why did it provide us as an option then? Like, -1. 1, -1. Just times -1. I don't know if this is gonna actually work though. It does. Whoa, cool. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, not really. It wasn't too big of a shift. Okay, hold on. How do I write that shorthanded syntax? That cool looking syntax. So, oh, sorry. Let me just bring this back. So here, s in stones times -1. Like, what was the syntax? Negative S for S and stones. Negative S for S and stones. For S and stones. Okay, for the S and stones makes sense. But what? You can do that? Okay, I'll figure that out.